Why did so many 19th century Americans believe that the United States was destined to expand across the North American continent? The answer lies in the idea known as manifest destiny. Manifest destiny was the belief that the territorial expansion of the United States was natural, desirable, and closely connected to the country's historical mission. It combined geography, nationalism, political ideals, economic ambition, and religious conviction. Although the phrase became popular in the 1840s, the underlying belief had been developing since the early years of the American Republic. The expression manifest destiny was popularized in 1845 by the American journalist John L. O'Sullivan. The word manifest means clear, evident, or obvious. The word destiny refers to a future believed to be predetermined or unavoidable. Together, the phrase suggested that the expansion of the United States across the continent was both evident and historically destined. Many Americans believed that the country had a special mission to extend settlement, Republican government, economic development, and American institutions westward. This belief was closely associated with the rapid territorial growth of the United States during the 19th century. At the beginning of the Republic, the United States consisted primarily of states located along the Atlantic coast. Over time, settlers moved beyond the Appalachian Mountains and established farms, towns, businesses, and political communities in Western territories. The Louisiana Purchase of 1803 represented an important stage in this process. By purchasing the Louisiana Territory from France, the United States approximately doubled its geographical size. The acquisition opened extensive areas to exploration, trade, agriculture, and settlement. The Lewis and Clark expedition, conducted between 1804 and 1806, increased American knowledge of the Western territories and strengthened interest in continental exploration. During the following decades, migration westward accelerated. Many families and individuals traveled along routes such as the Oregon Trail, the California Trail, and the Santa Fe Trail. They were motivated by the prospect of land ownership, economic advancement, commercial opportunity, religious community, and personal independence. For these migrants, the West often symbolized the possibility of a new beginning. Manifest destiny became particularly influential during the 1840s. Texas was annexed by the United States in 1845. The Oregon boundary dispute with Britain was settled through negotiation in 1846, establishing American control over much of the Pacific Northwest. The Mexican-American War, fought between 1846 and 1848, was followed by the Treaty of Guadalupe Hidalgo, through which the United States acquired extensive western territories, including present-day California, Nevada, Utah, and parts of several other states. By the middle of the 19th century, the United States extended from the Atlantic Ocean to the Pacific Ocean. Manifest destiny was supported by several interconnected ideas. The first was nationalism. Many Americans viewed territorial expansion as evidence of the country's vitality, progress, and growing influence. Expansion appeared to demonstrate that the young republic had developed into a confident and increasingly powerful nation. The second was republicanism. Supporters believed that American representative institutions and constitutional government could be extended across newly organized territories. As settlements developed, territorial governments were established, and many territories later became states within the federal union. The third was economic opportunity. Western territories offered agricultural land, mineral resources, commercial routes, ports, and access to the Pacific Ocean. Farmers sought fertile land, merchants pursued new markets, and entrepreneurs invested in mining, transportation, and trade. The fourth was technological and infrastructural development. Roads, canals, railroads, steamships, and telegraph lines gradually connected distant regions. These innovations facilitated migration, accelerated communication, and integrated Western communities into the national economy. The completion of the first transcontinental railroad in 1869 symbolized the physical connection between the eastern and western regions of the country. Many 19th century Americans believed that settlement, agriculture, education, transportation, commerce, and representative government would transform the continent. The movement westward was therefore understood as a broad process of national development, one that carried economic, political, and cultural dimensions simultaneously. The idea had a significant cultural influence. The American frontier became associated with independence, courage, perseverance, explorability, and self-reliance. Writers, artists, journalists, and political speakers portrayed the West as a space of possibility and renewal. These images contributed to the development of a national mythology centered on pioneers, explorers, settlers, farmers, and builders. Manifest Destiny also shaped American foreign policy. It strengthened the idea that the United States should possess secure continental boundaries and access to both the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans. Control of Western ports encouraged trade with Latin America and Asia and expanded the country's commercial horizons. The Pacific Coast became increasingly important to the future economic and strategic development of the United States. The concept also influenced the political organization of Western territories. As populations increased, communities created schools, courts, local governments, businesses, newspapers, and civic associations. Territories gradually applied for admission to the Union and became states. Westward expansion in this way extended the American federal system and representative institutions across the continent. Manifest Destiny was a comprehensive national vision that combined territorial growth, political expansion, economic development, and cultural identity. It helped explain how many Americans understood their country's place on the continent and its anticipated future. Manifest Destiny was one of the most influential ideas in 19th century American history. It expressed the belief that the United States was destined to expand across North America and develop as a continental republic. The idea encouraged migration, territorial acquisition, settlement, infrastructure, economic growth, and the establishment of new states. It also reinforced values commonly associated with the American frontier, including independence, mobility, perseverance, and opportunity. Its historical significance lies in the way it shaped the territorial boundaries, national identity, political development, and economic ambitions of the United States. Manifest Destiny, therefore, remains essential to understanding how the United States evolved from an Atlantic republic into a continental nation.